Artists, storytellers, beatmakers, these are the latest news, deals, and free plugins from the music production world. And mark your calendars, my first Black Friday deals video is coming out on Tuesday next week. I'll be bringing you coupon codes and limited free plugins. Don't miss out. So, Maschine 3.0 is finally here after 11 years. Yes, it's been 11 years since 2.0. But hey, better late than never, right? Now, I know some of you have been eager for this update, so let's dive in. First up, Native Instruments has given us stem separation. So take a track and split it into drums, bass, vocals, you name it. Of course, this is a great tool for sampling and remixing. Interesting that they've used iZotope's RX technology to do this in the new software. As you know, iZotope is now under the Native Instruments umbrella of companies. So they've caught up to Akai's stem separation. Okay, so what else? They finally added support for MP3 and FLAC files. Yes, we finally have MP3 in 2024. Better late than never. Now, let's talk MIDI editing. They've added some new tools like split, join, erase, which is nice. Definitely a welcome addition, but it's still kind of basic compared to full-fledged DAWs. Another thing that's got people talking is the bounce in place feature. You can use this feature to save some CPU. So, of course, some users are feeling a bit meh about this update. Like, is it really worth calling it 3.0? It's a much needed update, but not revolutionary. Many were expecting full DAW functionality, better automation, but it's like Native Instruments is kind of stuck between being a groovebox and a DAW. So, what's the verdict? Maschine 3.0 is definitely a step up, but is it a leap? Not really. What do you think? Are you excited for Maschine 3.0 or were you expecting more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Question of the week. Are you a Maschine user or are you on the Akai side of things? And if not, with this new Maschine update, are you more inclined to join the Native Instruments camp? Comment below. DJ Swivel has released a brand new plugin called HitStrip. So what is it? This plugin is kind of like a Swiss Army knife for the mixing process. It's a channel strip plugin with 9 effect modules, including EQ, gate, limiter, dynamics, de-esser, exciter, and a lot more. It includes 3 EQ styles, and with all the modules, they're saying this plugin gives you over 61,000 strip combinations. Now, something that actually did surprise me about this plugin is the one-page interface. At first I was like, how are they fitting all this stuff in one screen? But within a few minutes, I actually got used to it. And it's nice not to have to open and close a bunch of different plugins. Everything is in one. The workflow made sense to me within a few seconds. I'm actually really excited about HitStrip and I've already actually started using it in my productions. I especially like the transient control in the EQ and the exciter as well. Now, this EQ looks kind of familiar. Kind of inspired by FabFilter's ProQ plugin, and they've actually packed nearly all the ProQ tools into this. All right, so another channel strip. Do we really need this? Well, if you're looking for something really unique about this channel strip, DJ Swivel has actually created presets from some of the biggest hits. So you've got a vocal preset to emulate famous songs and artist chains. Now, the only thing is that if you're not familiar with what all these effects do, there may be a little bit of a learning curve with a lot of options that might feel a bit overwhelming. And of course, some of you might prefer having separate plugins for each of these functions. It's really about what works for you. It's currently on sale for an intro price of $99, and there's a 14-day free trial if you want to try before committing. And I actually recommend you give this a try first if you were previously looking into Universal Audio's new top-line vocal plugin. HitStrip is cheaper. It doesn't give you auto-tune and reverb or delay, but what it has is really effective and sounds great. Give it a try. Hey, if you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Rhodes has released a new plugin called Rhodes Anthology. They've combined some classics with the rare stuff in this plugin. There are 4 Rhodes electric pianos sampled from the originals, including the Sparkle Top 73 from 1965, the Mark I Stage 73 from 1976, the Mark V 73 from 84, and the Mark VII 73 from 2010. So it's not the typical Rhodes plugin because a few of these are pretty special. They've also added in a whole effects suite like preamps, EQ, vibrato, and chorus. If you've tried their V8 plugin, you may be familiar with some of these effects and controls. And the timbre shift feature is a pretty interesting one to look at. It adds some unique personality to the sound. So how does this stack up against other electric pianos? Well, I've been comparing it to some of the big players out there, and while each has its pros, there's something special about having the unique keyboards in here. And the price is better than the Rhodes V8. It's $99 for a limited time. Native Instruments has released a new piano, and the reason this one is interesting is because it's built on the same engine as Noir, one of the most popular piano plugins by Native Instruments. You get a lot of the same features, and the Particles engine is there as well. This piano is different. It was actually sampled directly from an Italian concert grand, one of the largest pianos in the world. It's $149, and unfortunately, this was released too close to Black Friday, so I doubt they will discount this plugin. Speaking of Black Friday, I don't want to give away any secrets, but if I were you, I would not buy anything until you watch my Black Friday video deals on Tuesday. Okay, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Cubase is here. Let's check out the new stuff. First up, we've got this nice new pattern sequencer. This is a really nice new feature for beat makers. You can now create and switch between multiple patterns right from the timeline. It's available in both Pro and Artist versions. They also added 6 new modulators that can tweak any track or channel parameter, LFOs, envelopes, step modulators. It's like they've kind of caught up to Bitwig and Ableton a bit here. Cubase 14 has added some new plugins. There's Shimmer, Studio Delay, and new auto filter and underwater effects. They've also added audio editing tools like volume curve editing and updated the score editor. The UI has had a bit of a facelift and it's looking pretty good. The full mix console can now pop up in the lower zone of the project window, which is a small change that makes a big difference to your workflow. So Cubase 14 feels like a solid step forward. It's got some exciting new creative tools, workflow improvements, and it's keeping pace with the competition. Are you a Cubase user? What do you think? Are you excited about the new features, or are you sticking with your current version? Comment below. Before we get to our last story and a freebie, here's a word from our sponsor. Are you thinking about putting your music out there? Well, DistroKid is a simple and fast way to get your music onto Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, pretty much everywhere. And DistroKid collects earnings for you when anyone plays or purchases your music. It's simple to use and includes tools to help you build your audience. I've created 2 videos on DistroKid that will probably answer any questions you have. You can watch them here, and if you're ready to sign up, use the link below to get 7% off your first year of membership. One more quick update. If you own Drums That Knock by Decap, he just dropped a new limited edition pack. If you don't own it, you can get it on sale right now, and the new kit will come free with it. Today's freebie is called Destructor. It's a distortion/saturation exciter plugin. Now, what sets Destructor apart is its modulation system. It has 2 LFOs, an envelope follower, and a sample and hold generator. You can apply these to various parameters, creating dynamic, evolving effects. You can process left and right channels independently, apply different algorithms to each, and create some cool stereo distortion effects as well. It comes with a real-time oscilloscope that lets you see exactly what you're doing to your waveforms. And while you're on their site, check out Prism, their pitch shifting plugin that even works on polyphonic audio. All right, if you're waiting for Black Friday deals, you won't be waiting too long. I'm bringing you the best deals on hardware, software, and exclusive discount codes. So make sure you watch my video before you buy anything. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you soon.